What have we got in here today then? Well, by the looks of the actual title, you might already know. But what I'm going to do is I'm doing an unbagging and unboxing at the same time. As you can see, you can clearly see it now, can't you? Oh yes! There we go. Oh, I thought I'd done it all in one. Oh yes. It's MSI, Innovation with Style. And yeah, we need to get this opened. Scissors. I need scissors. Now I've got my trusty scissors from my partner in crime, or one of them. I do have a little scalpel thing, because I'm a doctor at doing this normally, but it's not happening today. Oh, not bad, not bad. Ooh, okay. So this is quite a nice decorative box. This is the MSI GP62 Leopard PRO, so that stands for Pro. Gaming Hunter. If you're a gamer and simply looking for a powerful laptop for the home, you owe it to yourself to check out MSI. PC Mag recommends this, but I need to have a look myself to see if I recommend it. It's got some nice details on the back and everything like that. Looks really cool. It looks definitely gamified. They really did emphasize that. So yeah, let's get it open. Let's have a look. Did you see it before I did? Can you see it? It looks beautiful. So in this side we have a power brick. Bum 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 bum. Got power brick. Oh my god, did I just drop that on the laptop? Alright, cut. Let's do it again. I'm only joking. I'll just make sure it ain't broken. MSI, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've got my plug from my country there. So I'm gonna take that out, put it over there. And then we're going to get this out and stick that over there. And then what else do you get? You get like a little compartment with, oh my god, you get quite a bit in here. So you get your warranty, it's in the back there. I can fill a book, and let's open it and find out what you get in there. Just makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? Right, so you get a notebook quick guide, which is that one. Then you get a notebook warranty service book in case anything goes wrong. Then you get a hotkey F3 recovery function in case something goes wrong. And then you get this laptop for free. What do you mean get this laptop for free? Register your product online and win. Oh right, okay. Have a chance of winning one of them guys. Take it down if you want to. I don't know what it's about there, other than winning the competition. And then you got MSI Notebook limited warranty card. So that means that if anything goes wrong, as again, you need to get it sent off. And there's a registry card as well. And then you can get it all registered, and it's all quite simple. You do everything for the internet, and then see components book. And then what we're going to do is put this back in the back, and I'm going to return in a moment. And I'm back. And I'm happy. Right, let's stick that over this side. And the packaging's really quite nice. I like it. So put it in the bag there, and it comes in this nice little cloth thing. I think that's the right way around. And that's what it looks like. That looks really, really nice. Take the bag off. Bought a bag, dust sheet bag. Looks cool. Looks all glossy and stuff. Steel series, keyboard layout there. Core i7, this is a Kaby Lake edition. And yeah, we're going to go through the specs and see what we're meant to get out of it. We're going to do some gaming on there, synthetic testing. We're going to be checking out battery life and checking out reflection and glare and stuff like that. How light it is. Just a quick like review of it. That's what we're going to do. It's got a nice little MSI logo there, all shiny and metallic, and it's got the MSI Gaming G Series badge to show it's official. Then underneath there, it's got the lights to indicate what's going on. Then it's got breathable holes at the front, unless that's for speakers, which I would think it probably is. So on the side here we've got a gigabit LAN port, we've got USB, 2 USB 3s, got HDMI port, and we've got a micro port. It looks like a micro display port, and it looks like we've got a Type-C port right here. We've got a microphone jack 3.5mm, and we've got a headphone 3.5mm jack, so 2 separate jacks, which is quite good. And you've got a Kensington lock on the side there. We've got a DVD burner on the side here, we've got a USB 2 on there, and we've got an SD card reader, and obviously if you power it in. And then on the back is where it dissipates heat. And after looking at the other massive MSI laptops, they've got really big heat sinks on the back. These ones are just quite discreet, looks quite good, looks nice, I like it. Underneath you've got rubber feet as well, stop it from scratching the desk. And I'm guessing where you can undo the bottom, where you can see heat sinks that connects up to the CPU and the graphics card to dissipate the heat from underneath, and also at the back, and where you can put your memory and SD card, and it's got the GeForce GTX logo on there. But yeah, let's get this booted up and see what it can do. So first out of the box, you can see you've got chiplet keys, and it lights up really well. MSI looks really crisp on the actual screen. I know you can't really see what I'm looking at the moment, but it really does look really crisp and looks really nice. Let's get specs out the way. So on the screen, it's got a 15.6 FHD wide angle anti-glare screen, and that means that when I'm looking at the side here, that means I should be able to, my eyes should be able to still pick up the image on the actual screen itself. It also comes with a CPU, which is a 7700 HQ. It comes with 8GB of DDR4. Don't know what the memory's clocked at the moment. I'm going to check that in the specs and let you know later on in the video. It comes with a GTX 1050 2GB card in there as well, so you definitely can game, and you'll be able to play like most like demanding games, but probably in a little bit of a lower setting, but it's still be able to handle it and stuff. And it also comes with obviously a webcam as well, so it's a high definition camera. You got not RGBs, but you got chiplet keys made by SteelSeries, and it's lit up at the bottom as well, so it looks really nice and tidy when you're typing and stuff, and you can see it in the dark, especially when you're gaming. It comes with 128GB SSD, comes with 1TB mechanical hard drive, and that is running at 7,200 RPM speed as well. And it comes with Bluetooth and wireless already connected in there, so you can get the fastest sort of internet. I think it's AC actually. And then you've got these optional buttons here where you can press that and game, and then you can set like buttons up as well, and then that means the fans will ramp up and start to keep the chip cool underneath and stuff like that. You've got a full keyboard layout. You've also got your mouse as well, which has got a kind of a rough feel to it, not smooth like a normal trackpad, but it's got a nice bit of accent trim around the actual mouse trackpad. It's got left click and a right click as well, and it's got like it just looks nice, looks really nice. I like the laptop, it looks really quite cool, but I want to test the sound, I want to test it for gaming, I want to run some tests on it and see how well it performs compared to a normal GTX 1050 on a desktop platform, and see if there's any bottlenecking, and just see if it can actually use as a work computer as well as a gaming, or for studio music and stuff like that, or even just little renders just on the run. You know what I mean, like when you're, say you're at an event and you want to just do like a little bit of video editing and rendering, you can just do it on the fly, so that's what I mean. But yeah, it's a really slim laptop. I've been holding it in my hand for quite a while. It's alright, it's quite cool. The fonts on the keys look really nice and sharp, easy to read and stuff like that. But enough of that, let's get to testing it. I'm in love with this little laptop. Now, seriously, this laptop's a beast. You can overclock this laptop and the temperatures are still not too bad. I'm just running a stock benchmark at the moment and it runs quite flawlessly, to be honest with you. At the moment, this is on Time Spy, which does take a lot of GPU and CPU advantages to make it run really quite smooth. But I've done loads of tests, as you will see, and yeah, I'm really quite proud of it. So I've done all the overclocking already, and now I'm just doing the stock at the moment. The temperature's really cool, the fan is next to nothing, can't really hear it. You can hear it when I put it at 150%, because 150% I was overclocking it and I wanted to make sure nothing went wrong. CPU I was reaching and hitting about 90 degrees, and after that I was thinking thermal throttling was definitely happening, probably around 85 degrees anyway. The GPU was not too bad still. Like playing around with it, it's got some software that says you can do like LED changes with colours. So you can have one part like red or blue and then green in the middle and white on the other side, but that didn't activate, but the fans activated. They're really quite simple. Go into the software, start going up and down in the values, and it's like really quite cool and simple. Just go hit apply and then it starts to ramp up and keeps it nice and cool. There's loads of software that you can download for it, and yeah, it killed off most of my benchmarks. What I did with the overclocks though, as I ran it until I got artifacts into the actual benchmarks itself, and then I also ran it till it shut down, and then I was dialing back until I had a stable overclock. Now this is a laptop with Kaby Lake built into it, so Kaby Lake does run quite hot anyway compared to Skylake. Now the GPU's in there is a 1050, so not even a 1050 Ti or even an overclock version, and I was able to overclock on this laptop, and it was kind of crazy. I got to do all my benchmarks, and yeah, it's a blessing. It's a really light laptop, it's really stylish, it's got SteelSeries keys on it, chiplet keys, it's got a nice illuminated background for chiplet keys so you can game and do all your typing and video editing and all that sort of stuff. You can see that on there. It comes with a normal, like very fast SSD, or average fast SSD, because it ain't too expensive, it's just an average sort of speed, and then you've got a terabyte of hard drive space as well, which is quite cool. You've got your full numeric keys on the side there as well, and you've got a full trackpad, obviously your left and your right click, and then you've got a USB 2, and then you've got a display port. So you got quite a few functionalities with it. It's really quite good. But on the back, I was going to take the actual back off so I could show you the memory and where you could put an extra NVMe or M.2 drive in the back. But I didn't bother because it said void on warranty, which is one of the screws. And because this is a test model, I could take it apart and do that, but technically you can't, and I don't know what the terms and conditions are for it, so I didn't really want to show you something that you might not be able to do and it voids your warranty, so just be aware of that. But anyway, I am running the last sort of like stock speeds of it, and it's got button functionality at the top here where you can press the button and you can go straight into like a little bit of an overclock, and it ramps up the fans when you're gaming. Now I've had this laptop on and I've done so many tests. I must have done about 3 days of tests, like constantly for hours, and I left it on overclock for hours, doing stability tests and render tests, SSD tests. I'd use Adobe, illustration, Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere Pro, and I was just doing some gaming, but I didn't put it all in the video because I knew the video would be long as it is now, but it would have been so much longer if I added all of that in. But so I thought I'll just get the laptop, we'll review it, tell you what I thought about it. But you know me, I had to just start doing some overclocking and see what it was capable of. And yeah, I wanted to see how much voltage it used and how much RAM, because this is video RAM, it's only got 2 gigabytes. It would do better to have 4 gigabytes of RAM, but for how well the price and everything's all packed into this laptop, it was definitely worth the price. It's definitely really good. Plus you've got HD camera and all that as well. So anyway, so I kind of done this video back to front. I've done the overclocking straight away, and you'll find everything that I'm talking about at the start of the video and in the middle of the video, and then I've gone at the end of the video as I've got to change of clothes and now I'm doing everything from stock to show you what you would get when you bought the laptop as from stock readings, and then obviously at the start of the video from overclock readings. So everyone likes to know if things can be overclocked and everything like that, and they want to see what they get. So this is what you would get, kind of well, not kind of, that is Time Spy is a base score right there, 1832. Now me overclocking it, you're obviously going to see it early in the video, and you're going to know that obviously I'm beating that score because I've overclocked the laptop, and overclocked the laptop without any heat throttling and burning my legs or anything like that. Even though I got it on the desk, I was testing it so you can see what it's like to overclock it if I was a normal person, but having it on my desk and then having it on my legs and see if it's running really hot, that it's too hot to play with. And also I've done everything plugged in and not with just a battery, because I don't think I've been able to get a good overclock or even two overclock. But nothing was even opened as well. So on Afterburner, I had no core voltage open and no power limit open and no temp limit open. All I had was core clock and memory clock that I could play around with. Couldn't even play around with the fan speed on there, but I could play around the fan speed with the other software that was built into the laptop. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, because if you did, give me loads of likes, and if you didn't dislike it, leave a comment down below about this laptop. What did you think about overclocking laptops? I know some people don't agree. I don't really recommend overclocking it, but I wanted to push it to see if you can get a slight more frame rates per second on a GTX 1050, and obviously it's a Core i7 processor in there, and it's got, I think, 8 gigabytes of RAM or maybe 16 gigabytes of RAM. Can't remember, it's in the video anyway. And subscribe if you like this sort of content, because if you do, it helps me out a lot, because I know that you like to see this content and watch it, and then I'll do further more investigations of what I can do, excellence of pushing CPUs and graphics cards to their limit. I've got a merch store, check it out if you want to buy some clothes, like t-shirt, well not this t-shirt, but hoodies, cups, and mugs, and all kinds of stuff. Check out Overclockers if you want to buy this laptop, because Overclockers, I'm thinking it's going to be selling it, and I'm sure it's out now. If it's not out now, I will put down an equivalent, and it's not a bad price, trust me, it's not at all. Go and check it out, and thanks for watching, see you next one.